Hello and welcome. This is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. This channel evaluates all aspects of true crime. As you are aware, videos and live streams in this genre often discuss elements of crime that may be disturbing to some viewers. If necessary, take the precautions needed to avoid these feelings. Factual information related to cases is the key to fostering rational true crime discussions. Fortunately, you will find that here. Please hit the like button only once, share the video, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much for watching. Hello everybody, what's going on? We've got I think Zozo and other people sent me messages, and Ada actually sent me an email a couple days ago about missing Hannah Kobayashi out of Hawaii, and she's apparently in Los Angeles somewhere, and she's missing. So, yeah, we're just going to go check out and see what the hell we can find out, figure out, whatever, you know. So it might be good to start off with the, article from Daily Mail, and then there's even another one. What's that one from? Yeah, and then another article as well. So we can check those out, and then I have some text messages she sent back and forth with a family member, and then it looks like kind of like an itinerary, and then an image of her at the airport and her last ping location, and then apparently she shows up on a sighting on a video taken at like some LeBron James event. So guess we'll take a look. Hey, look at that. Amber Maiden gifted a membership to Susan Stricker. Wow, Ada's here. Man, that's a miracle. Let's see. I think there might be some ice cubes up in hell today. Or down in hell, wherever the hell you want it. He said up in hell. Gray doesn't know his facts. You know how it goes. Alright, anyways, so let's get going. We'll just start off with the Daily Mail article from the 15th.
A local family is hoping for answers after their loved one went missing in California. Hannah Kobayashi flew out of Maui on her way to New York last Friday, but she never got on a connecting flight in Los Angeles. Bryce Moore spoke to her mother and sister and has more.
So it was the 8th.
Hannah Kobayashi sent her mom these handwritten notes with her plans for the Big Apple before she left Maui last Friday. She was supposed to arrive in New York on Saturday, but never confirmed she got there.
And then so I reached out to her and I'm like, hey, are you in New York yet? And she's like, no. And it was weird because the flight that she was supposed to go on had already flown.
Hannah's family and friends haven't heard from her since Monday, when she sent these strange messages about having her identity and money stolen. Since then, her phone has been off, but her last pinned location was at the Los Angeles airport.
It sounded very cryptic or like it just was not her.
Yeah, we share location.
And we know her phone's off because it goes straight to voicemail. We've been trying to call and text. None of the texts are getting delivered. We can't locate her phone. Calls go straight to voicemail.
A missing persons report was filed in Los Angeles yesterday, and Hannah's family has also been in touch with Maui police, hoping a little awareness goes a long way.
We did like everything that we could do, and they told us that it would have to take 48 hours before they could do anything because she's not elderly. She's not mentally off. She's not underage. I woke up last night crying, and this is like the sister, mother,
anyone's worst fear
nightmare of losing your child.
Maui police confirmed a report was filed with them last night, but it's outside of their jurisdiction.
That guy almost sounds like he's a AI. I guess all reporters sort of sound like that, but they set up in there. She doesn't have any mental issues. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll go through all this later. I mean, she may have not had any prior. You know, sometimes people just have a break at some point, right? Hey, thanks, Wendy Woobles, and welcome to Municipality, and thank you to your gypsy. Not my gypsy, but your gypsy. Anyways, all right, so let's just go through the article. A Hawaiian family is desperately looking for their daughter who mysteriously went missing in Los Angeles, as chilling texts reveal what may have happened. Hannah Kobayashi, 30, flew from her home in Maui on November 8th and was meant to arrive in New York City the next day. But mother Brandi Yee and sister Sydni Kobayashi, and by the way, one interesting thing is Hannah lived at one point not too far away, actually, from that guy that tried to shoot Trump in near his home in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, at the golf course. So it was on that same island there. It has nothing, they're not related or anything, but I was just kind of, when I pinned where her house was, I was like, oh, look at his house is right over there. But mother Brandi Yee and sister Sydni Kobayashi believe she went vanished into thin air at Los Angeles International Airport and never boarded her connecting flight. So when she got to Los Angeles, she never connected to her flight, the one that goes to New York. Let's see. Why is somebody in here talking about Delphi and Kelsey again? Can you just have a little respect for a different case, Oscar? How about you use your brain when you show up into a chat and kind of look what they're actually talking about and then go with that topic, not your stupid troll comment. We know you're commenting as a troll, okay? The answer is obvious. We've gone over it 1,000 times. If you can't think through it yourself, then you shouldn't be following true crime, Oscar. So go do something else, all right? My God, follow fishing or skydiving videos, something like that. Your brain isn't working correctly. All right. Let's see. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds. See, look at what it says down here. Let's just start right up here then. It says, I didn't hear from her. I texted her, hey, are you in New York yet? She just texted me, not yet. My sister, I reached out to her and I'm like, hey, have you heard from Hannah? She's like, no, she's supposed to meet me at the hotel in New York City, and we're supposed to go to a show tonight. The worried mother recalled to Hawaiian News Now. She's supposed to meet me at the hotel in New York City. So that's like she's supposed to meet a sister there, I guess. But while the duo think Hannah left the airport and attended an event based on a series of texts suggesting she had a spiritual awakening and was heading back to the airport, a friend believes otherwise. The concerned companion, so what is this part up here? Hey, have you heard from Hannah? She's like, no, she's supposed to meet me at the hotel in New York City. My sister, I reached out to her and I'm like, so she's supposed to meet her sister in New York City, is that right? Oh, I guess I was on top chat too. There we go. Or auntie? Okay. She's supposed to meet me at the hotel in New York City. So it's like a literal aunt, though, right? Or not just a sort of you know, how some people call people auntie. Is it really an aunt, like her mom's sister or dad's, you know, sister as well? The concerned companion said she received strange texts from Kobayashi's phone indicating that she may be in trouble. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought loved me. Thought I loved, I mean. So that's interesting, right? Like, the message read. And then down here it says, the family also noted that the young artist's phone had been off since November 11th, and her last pinned location was at the Los Angeles airport. And I have a picture of that pin. It's right here. And then let's go to the airport, I guess. We can... LAX is right there. And if we get that picture out. The Bradley International Terminal. Let me just look at it from a different angle. Okay, so they have it kind of zoomed into here. So her last ping is like right there. Right in here. At least that's the last ping that people in the public know about. All right, I'll get to all the other stuff coming up, you guys, so just pay attention. So that's her right there. And it says the family also noted that the young artist's phone has been off since November 11th, and her last pinned location was at Los Angeles airport. She heard from Hannah. She was at LAX, and she said she was scared. Yee said, that's her mom. Sydney further added, she texted her that she was scared and that she couldn't come back home or something. It was just really weird text messages. So maybe the text messages aren't from her, but they sort of sound similar to some of her posts on, you know, Instagram or TikTok, you know, kind of spiritual sounding, like, I don't know. Both mother and daughter also believe that the messages did not sound like her and wonder if it was Hannah who sent them. Yee remarked, yeah, we shared location, to which Sydney added, and we know her phone's off because it goes straight to voicemail. We've been trying to call and call and call and text. None of the texts are getting delivered. We can't locate her phone. The family has filed a missing person report with the Los Angeles Police Department and requested anyone with information to come forward. Let's see. Hi, loves. Just finished a very intense spiritual awakening. I'm charging my phone and heading back to the airport to get to New York City. I might need some help getting there. It's a long story. I'll keep you posted. So it sounds like she went to Los Angeles, but was going to meet somebody there first or something. And she's claiming that person took all of her money or whatever, and then now she needs maybe some extra money to get to New York, but then she just kind of disappears. Let's see, I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds. There's that last ping we just showed. And that's her right there. We did everything that we could do, and they told us that it would have to take 48 hours before they could do anything because she's not elderly. She's not mentally off. She's not underage. I woke up last night crying, and I just like the sister, mother, anyone's worst nightmare of losing your child. Please help her if you can. If you know where she's at or you have the chance to just help her, please. We just want to bring her home, the mother revealed. And it says, this comes days after the family of missing Gossip Girl actress Chanel Maya Banks claims that the woman found by police in Texas is not her. Following a 2-week search for the star who plays Sawyer Bennett in the hit Netflix show Los Angeles, police department located 36-year-old in Texas on Monday, claiming they had found the actress unharmed. So why bring it up in the article? Who cares? That looks like, is that Tyra Banks' daughter? I was just thinking that looked just like Tyra Banks. The Gossip Girl actress. Anyways, I'm going to skip off of that because I don't care about that article right now. So here's another one from The Sun. Yeah, so there's interesting things here. Like, she shows up on a video at some LeBron James event. I have it right here. So here's the video. It's on YouTube.
Come with me to the Grove in LA.
So this is like after she would have gone to the airport, and then she went to the Grove in LA.
For the Nike event?
Yeah, I'll show you where that is first before we do that. That's up here. Looks like some sort of a, perhaps even, there's a huge Nike store right there, it looks like. But I think that's where the Grove is. And so that is, in terms of miles. Hey, you guys, don't forget to become a channel member or help support the channel. This is, in terms of miles, if you're just going straight, it was about 10 miles, probably 11 or 12 miles driving, I'm sure. Maybe more.
Bulldog was doing a sauce exchange, so you could bring in your sauces from home that were expired or you didn't like. They would exchange it for their sauce. Peppero was doing a pop-up where you get free snacks, maybe Pocky kind of style. The whole mall is starting to be decorated for Christmas. Lots of people out. Here's the fountain, very peaceful. Back towards the store we go. This Apple store is absolutely nuts. The live trees and everything, the mirrored ceilings, probably one of the coolest places I've seen. Here's the LeBron James event. So here's the line to get in. You'll walk down the tunnel.
Like we just missed it. Hold on. Right there. So apparently that's her, and it matches the image in the airport. So let's just zoom in as much as we can. Go to the bottom. Apparently that's her right there. And if you go back and, even if you go back at this picture, it looks like it's got a lot of the same. Look at the little, you can't see it perfectly, but you can see the discoloration of the light. That area right there is right here. Looks like, the backpack. Looks like she maybe even has the headphones on in this picture. So it looks like, it's amazing that somebody saw that somehow. Like somebody happened to be looking at that and there she is. Man, what are the odds of that? It's incredible. It does happen out there, but apparently that's her right there. was at one of I just told you where it was. At the Grove. Yeah. Up here. They built that thing for LeBron, so there's no way to really go look at it and say it's right here in this area. Alright, so then it says, the 31-year-old disappeared in Los Angeles with her friends and family desperately looking for clues about her last location as cops launch a fresh search for CCTV footage. So they should just be checking everywhere for this. And before we get to that, let's take a look at these text messages. You know, this is, we actually, like, Ada and I and Truth Sleuth have a friend that if you were reading these text messages, you would think she sent them because she had some sort of a break, you know, and hers was drug induced. She doesn't seem like somebody that takes drugs or anything, but I mean, it's just weird stuff. I mean, it says, I got hacked. Hacked by who? Stripped of my identity. I can't fly. Wait, what? How do you get to LA from Maui? Some weird shit, babe. Explain. But maybe she didn't write this stuff, I guess, right? So I can try to help. I can't go to the police, it looks like. I just know I need to, something like go visit do some praying or meditating in the redwoods. I don't know. It's been really scary. Hold on, I'm gonna call you. Let me see who I can reach out to in Los Angeles area. You have no money? I have a little left. I want to just get a bus or whatever straight to the redwoods. Gonna look for work. Just, you know, you're at an airport, you're out of money, so you're gonna look for work just that quickly. But I haven't slept well for days. Please keep this to yourself for now and be discreet. I'm at LAX. Yeah, girl, just stay there for a bit. So it doesn't sound like, I mean, if somebody was writing totally different, you probably would notice right away. It sounds like, at this point, the person she's texting with, maybe that's the aunt or whatever, doesn't seem concerned about the writing style or anything. Yeah, girl, just stay there for a bit. And then she says, I might go to a homeless shelter. What? I mean, Jesus. You should go back to Maui, is what they said. I might go to and then it picks up here. You should go back to Maui. I literally can't, love. You shouldn't be spending money to continue traveling. You have a home and you need to go back to it. And then she says, I literally can't, love. She's responding now, says, yes, you can. Where's your ID? I have it and my passport. So she has her ID and her passport. And it says, go buy a plane ticket to Maui. It's a really long story, hon. I can't help it if I don't know. I can't help if I don't know what's going on. If you have ID, you can buy a ticket. Go to the counter at Hawaiian Airlines. And then, let's see. I have stuff of value. Let's see. You can go to the police, to the DMV. There are resources out there. Talking to Hannah. I just need to rest, she said. And I'll think better. Yeah, I'm really confused, she says back. But it's very complicated. Did you get catfished or something? Then she says, Matrix Underworld shit, girl. This is where it sounds like the friend that we have. I mean, it really sounds just like that. Matrix Underworld shit, girl. This is way beyond me. Did you get catfished by some dude you were talking to on the internet? No, we met. So that means she was catfished by somebody that she had met. Because she didn't say, no, I wasn't catfished. She said, did you get catfished by some dude you were talking to on the internet? She says, no, we met. So they met in person, However, I would imagine that she probably originally met the person online, but they met in person, and then maybe that person took her money or something. Don't know if it's even real. I can't explain all of it. Maybe she's saying that because she's embarrassed about it. Just please be open with this, please. If you can't explain it, then question mark. And then how can I trust you if you can't tell me the whole story? I'm talking to a couple people in LA, but I need to know what's going on. Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and deep hackers. See, whenever I hear people say that kind of shit, it's like, deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all my funds, and have had me on a mind F since Friday. I guess, Friday's the day she left. I don't know. I think it's one of those things where she got tricked by somebody, and I don't know. What do you guys think about that so far? Yes, and don't forget to help support the channel, you guys. We rely on you guys. What do you guys think? It's also the same plane, but said he did not talk or interact. How do we know that, Christine? How do we know that? That is, her ex-boyfriend was on the same plane. That just seems kind of... huge scam, kind of like I was seeing there in Canada here, and they do it to grandfathers and mothers to get money, pretend that they're actual grandchild. Well, I don't think that's what this is. So deep hacker wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and have had me on a mind F since Friday. They can't wipe your identity. Is that what they told you? I'm just really scared, love, and the Redwoods, if calling me, and I know I'm meant to be there. I'm being guided there, like you have before. I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me, hun. What does that mean? Like she did something illegal or what? I mean, see, it sounds like there's something wrong with her, like she just had a break of some sort. Unless she didn't type those text messages, but... I'm getting these weird numbers on my live stream. It's like, went way up and then way down and way up, and it just doesn't seem legit. This is the itinerary thing that she wrote up. Sounds like she was pretty organized. Notes in, but look at how, like, she writes stuff. Notes in mind, presidential something, I don't know, election announcement prep. So this is after, though. I mean, so I don't know why you'd be needed to put that in there. Wow, Guinevere Moonmiss made up for everybody else who wasn't supporting the channel. Hey, I just want to thank all of you freaks for praying for my mom because the prayers have paid off. Wow, really? She's off the ventilator, and I just got to talk to her. Thank you guys for praying in Jesus' name for my mom. Thank you so much, you guys. Love you guys. I love this community. Well, that's very cool. Thank you so much. Wow, I think that was one of the largest super chats I've ever got. That's for sure. Appreciate that. But when you read some of the stuff, it sounds like the same kind of writing. Like, check the hotel, arrive, settle in and ease into the Big Apple. You see what I'm saying? Sort of like that vibing kind of sound. I'm glad your mom's doing better. That's so cool. Check into the hotel, settle in and ease into the Big Apple and surrounding area. Brooklyn Folk Festival, St. Anne's Church, Brooklyn. Jeff Mills, pioneer of techno. Options. These are options. And then on the 10th, so she never made it there, though. Open flow. See, like open flow. Go off of vibe. Doesn't that sound like the way she was texting a little bit? So I think those are her texting, in my opinion. Go off of vibe. Bucket list items. You know, like, hey, I'm going to go visit the redwoods, you know. That sort of fits this. All right, Guinevere. Well, say hello to your mom for us, all right? And thanks again. That was very, very generous, very kind. Thank you. So it says 11:10 a.m. Open flow, go off of vibe, bucket list items. p.m. in the evening, Pat Thomas and Ebo Taylor check something that says at Webster Hall at 7 p.m. Then on the 11th, time with Auntie Gordon. So that's who's probably she's texting to. And then open flow based on vibes. I mean, look at that. Just open flow. You know, just kind of woo. You know, what's the vibe? That's kind of the whole going to the redwood forest, right? Bucket list. Let's see. Bucket list. Dream. Or is that what that says? Oh yeah. Bucket list dreams become a reality. And then wake up in the morning. In the evening, go to Tycho. The Brooklyn Steel, 7 p.m. Note, reach out to see if I can get something pass. I don't know, P, looks like P-I, what do you think that says right there? To get a something pass. What do you think that word is? Mommy. You know, that was a hard transition there, Guinevere. Moon Mist. I remember calling my mom Mommy for years and years and years, and then it just sounded weird when you get older. So it's hard to switch. But anyways, what do you think that says? I can get a what? Nah, it doesn't say park. A pulse pass? Nah. Let's see, what did it say up above? Note, reach out to see if I can get a... Well, no, it doesn't. Maybe it says get... Yeah, it doesn't say that. I guess it doesn't really matter. She never made it to New York. AM, PM, JW Francis photography gig.
Come with me to the Grove in LA for the Nike event. Bulldog was doing a...
Then it was like 14th Central Park with Alan. Now, who's Alan, you know? Is that somebody she's supposed to meet in New York? 11:15 a.m. and then it says or, and it kind of, you know, who knows what that means. That little arrow thing that she drew there. Then the 16th, which is yesterday, last day she was supposed to be in New York. Desiree wants unfinished last day. Desiree wants unfinished wishes list. Oh, unfinished wishes list. Say goodbye to the Big Apple. Yep. I guess the only thing that's on there is Desiree. Yeah. Cecil McLaurin Salvant, Carnegie Hall, closing out bad early. Yeah, I don't know if this really even matters. I mean, it's just sort of seeing how she writes. The word name Alan might be something. I don't know. Maybe he was supposed to go with her from L.A. to New York, and they were supposed to be together. But he kind of did something, and And whatever happened, right? 911 Memorial Museum, Z's Perfect Walking Tour, the Museum of Natural History, all day at Central Park. Something about Alan right there. Shoot something. Alan so to something to me. Don't know. Food and let's see, amaka, and then pizza. All right. So, anyways, those are the sort of like the notes itinerary. I mean, there's, the name Alan's pretty interesting. That's on there. I don't know if maybe Alan is a photographer. Maybe you're right about that. So maybe that's not the guy's. There's a name. The name Zach has popped up, according to Zozo. So I don't know. Did anybody answer the question up above about? Yeah, just get rid of the trolls. Get rid of Imaginary Voyager, please. Just get rid of that person. They're not here for good reasons. They're just a troll. Thank you. Yeah. See you later, Imaginary Voyager. Maybe next time, if you're ever polite to the next channel, maybe they'll keep you around. Not this one. I don't have time for people like you. Hannah's aunt says she was sent strange cryptic messages about the Matrix from her niece before she disappeared over a week ago. And see, let's just test it out. Let me unblock it, and let's see what their next comment is, and then base it on that, a blank slate. All right. Hannah's aunt says she was sent a strange cryptic messages. Okay, so now she's saying, so the aunt that she was supposed to visit in New York is saying those messages were cryptic messages about the Matrix from her niece before she disappeared over a week ago. The traveler was on a cross-country trip from her home in Maui to New York City on November 8th, but never completed the final leg of her journey. Her family and those close friends, this is from today, so maybe there's updates in there. Her family and close friends have since revealed that she sent several concerning text messages in the hours before she was last seen or heard from. On November 10th, Hannah sent an eerie text to her friend saying, "I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved." Let's see. Another message reportedly referenced a spiritual awakening and featured an apology for acting crazy. So I haven't seen those. Hannah's worried aunt, Larry Pigeon, says, or maybe it's Larry, I don't know, Larie. Larry, I don't think it would be Larry. All right, cool, Guinevere. Her family and close friends have since revealed that she sent several concerning text messages in the hours before she was last seen or heard from. And by the way, when was the video at that park? I mean, obviously it was after she got to the airport. Was it the next day? Yeah. Does anybody come up with that? I know the date. There must have been a date on the video itself. Let me go. I might be able to find that. Hold on. Just a second. There it is.
come with me to the Grove in LA for the Nike event. Bulldog was doing a sauce exchange, so you could bring in your sauces from...
So this is the 10th, right? So if the flight was Friday, I think that was the 8th, right? Yeah, so that means that's on Sunday. So that's 2 days after she landed there, you guys. That's her walking around. And she's moving around. You know, is she hiding from somebody? I don't know, but she's moving around, so that's why it seems like there's some other thing going on here, right? What do you guys think of that element, the fact that 2 days that's when this was uploaded. But usually you upload this as it happens, you know, like that day. You're not going to wait the next day. So let's just say the 9th or 10th. Oh, she had a photographer gig. She is pretty, that's for sure. So maybe she was going to New York and get some photographs. Yeah, I think she's still alive. I'm not sure why she turned her phone off, though. Maybe she turned her phone off and took a bus to the Redwood Forest somewhere, and she's literally, you know, quote, vibing out in the in that world, right? Okay. And notice they haven't commented again up there. They're hiding. They're waiting for their next attack. Imaginary Voyager. Hannah's aunt says she was sent strange cryptic messages about the Matrix from her niece. The traveler was on a cross-country trip from her home in Maui to New York City. Her family and close friends have since revealed that she sent several concerning text messages in the hours before she was last seen or heard from. On November 10th, Hannah sent an eerie text to her friends saying, "I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved." You mean it was probably the other way around, like you thought they loved you or something. And, well, you might have thought you loved them too, but at the same time, they didn't. Obviously, they were just, if that's a true story, then they were just somebody using you to get your money. Another message reportedly referenced a spiritual awakening and featured an apology for acting crazy. Hannah's worried aunt, Larry Pigeon, says one of the final messages she was sent from the missing woman spoke about the Matrix. Pigeon told KTLA that Hannah sent her strange cryptic messages about the Matrix. It was so unlike her, and then all of a sudden, no more communication, she added. The aunt had since traveled to Los Angeles with fellow family members to complete their own search for Hannah. Hold on, I'm going to go up and block that person. Can you go up and block that same person again, a blank slate? Yeah, that's also, they knew that they were busted, so go ahead and go up and block them if you can. The aunt has since traveled to Los Angeles with fellow family members to complete their own search for Hannah. Her desperate dad, Ryan, has also flown over to Los Angeles after revealing he fears his daughter is in danger after the string of eerie messages. Los Angeles Police Department for Missing Persons has already mentioned Hannah is a high priority. What's this?
Mystery is swirling over the last sighting of a missing mum seen clutching her baby outside a Travelodge 2 weeks ago. Anchor 29 and her 3-month-old tot were last seen on CCTV leaving a Travelodge hotel in Luton, Bedfordshire on October 17th. Police later received reports.
They're looking for more. I don't even think that's even the same. Not sure what story that was. They are looking for more CCTV to place her last known location. I wish we had way more CCTV. Everyone goes, "Hey, it's against my privacy." You know, the thing is no, it's not. They don't even look at it. Unless something happens, then they go back and look at it. You know, it's not like there's somebody, staring at these video. How do we know, Gray? I mean, we always have these conspiracy people in the world, but That's how they do it over in Europe. They don't even look at it at all. And then once there is something that they need to be tracking, they can go back in time and look at it. You know, I wish we had way more around here. I mean, you go to UK, you walk, you go, you know, they can track like every step that you're taking. Like you go around a corner, boom, hey, you catch the next foot step, and then the next one, and the next one. And that really helps them over there solve crimes. I think that would be great over here. I think we should even put them in places where you know, wouldn't even think, on rural areas, at least a few here and there. Hidden. Hannah has been spotted twice in separate... There, hold on. I am here today. Yeah, got my orange shirt on. Hannah has been spotted twice in separate videos since... Oh, what was the other video? She was last heard from last weekend. One sighting shows her inside Los Angeles airport. Okay, that one. And we have that, you know, we showed that picture. It's this one right here. That's her in the Los Angeles airport. Looks like she's smiling and, you know, okay and everything. Where she was due to a stopover before boarding a plane to New York City. Her family says she never stepped foot on the connecting flight. Yeah, so she never even made it to the next plane. It was supposed to depart, though, 45 minutes later. Her family says she never stepped foot on the connecting flight. The clip was released by the cops and airport authorities to help with their investigation. Further footage was then found that showed Hannah walked around Los Angeles hours after her plane took off. So maybe that was, I don't know, was that on the 8th? That couldn't have been. I don't know. I mean, maybe the person didn't upload it for 2 days. I don't know. So that's her. This is Hannah has also been spotted on a YouTube video which places her in Los Angeles on Saturday. Okay, so that's the 9th. So again, she obviously is just walking around on her own at that point. I mean, you only see 2 seconds, but doesn't look like she's under duress or something. It's like she's just, I don't know, her face looks odd though, right? Like there isn't any smiling. She kind of, I mean, I guess people aren't smiling 24/7. I think you'd think somebody was nuts if they were smiling every second you saw them, right? Internet detectives found a clip of the Maui woman in a Nike advert on YouTube. I mean, that's crazy that somebody found that. Hannah's family quickly contacted the videographer who revealed the footage was taken around 3:40 p.m. on Sunday. So I was right. There you go. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and put that on the map here. So that's significant. That's 2 days later. And see, I got that from the video. It also was up on Sunday. That's what I guessed. Most people would post that right when they did it. All right, so there it is. She's 3:40 p.m. on Sunday here, and the plane landed on Friday. So did she stay in a homeless shelter, by the way, as she mentioned? Can they get that information? I think she's going to be found here pretty soon. We should get 8675309 on it out there. Yeah, so 3:40 p.m. on Sunday. The family says they are determined to find out where Hannah is and believe she is still in Los Angeles. So that was a week ago, though, unfortunately. Hey, thanks, my 2 cents. Steele's Pass. What's Steele's? What's that? The family say they are determined to find out where Hannah is and believe she is still in Los Angeles. Dad, Ryan, had told local news that he has felt a lot of worrying and confusion in recent days. He told Hawaii News Now, everything is just a blur, it seems, because I haven't slept well since I've heard the news, and I really don't know. It's just really concerning. Despite the spot, Hannah hasn't been Despite the spot, Hannah hasn't been seen or heard from since the text message. So I'm wondering if she got on a bus and made it to the redwood forest. That's what she was telling people she was doing, and I don't know what the date of those text messages were. Yeah, the redwood forest is way up here. It's in California, but it's much further away than where she was. It's in northern California. She might be all the way up in this area at this point. And it's much more kind of her vibe, as you might want to call it, up in this area here. That's Oregon is right here. What do you guys think of that? Do you think it's possible that she got on a bus and traveled to the redwood forest? That's where I'm putting my money on it. I think she got on a bus. People didn't really recognize her. She had her clothes and stuff in the backpack, and she took a bus all the way up to the redwood forest, because that's what she seemed really into in those text messages. I don't think she's still in Los Angeles. Well, somehow I think she did have money, because remember she said she's going to take a bus, so she must have had some money. She did say she had some money. Let's see. Let's go back over those text messages here in a minute. That's crazy, isn't it, you guys? Look at that. Jeez. These trees are been here before there was ever a country, I can tell you that. And some of those are so huge. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's where I would guess. I mean, take a bus up there, probably costs $100 or whatever. I don't know what the cost would be. We don't know how much money she did have. She did have some money left, it sounded like. Yeah, let's go back to those text messages again. No, but is there any more in this article? Well, let's finish this one first. The family says they are determined to find out where Hannah is and believe she's still in Los Angeles. Okay. Well, she could still be there. And maybe she's in a homeless shelter. Dad Ryan has told local news that he has felt a lot of worrying and confusion in recent days. He told Hawaii News Now, it's also cold out, though, to go up to that redwood forest. So where would she be staying, I guess? They'd have to have a tent in some sort of heat. Despite the spot, Hannah hasn't been seen or heard from since the text messages. It bizarrely last pinged back at... Oh yeah, that's what's kind of weird. It bizarrely last pinged back at Los Angeles Airport despite the Grove being an hour away. So did her phone pings back at the airport after that, though, right? Isn't that weird? They didn't say, though, when that ping was, unfortunately. But apparently they're saying that it was after that it pinged at the airport. So she tried to go back to maybe then continue, and then what happened then? Is that when she then, that's sort of interesting that it would make its way back. I'd like to know where it pinged the entire time. Did it ping when it was at the Grove? Did it ping when it was on its way to the Grove? Like the whole mapping out of its pinging over time. I mean, that would be interesting. Yeah. Well, if you want, you can check it out. Like Los Angeles to the Redwood Forest. Despite the spot, Hannah hasn't been seen or heard. Okay, we're going down here. The Maui native reportedly enjoys traveling and has been across to both Europe and Asia in the past. So she's familiar, probably knows how to navigate around, and she rarely loses contact with her family, even when she travels. The father has also tried to speak directly to his daughter through... Man, that is sort of interesting that the phone makes it back to the airport. You know, somebody mentioned earlier that her boyfriend was on that plane. You know, so what if he, like, somehow tracked her down and then he takes her phone from her, but then it pinged. Why would you bring her phone, though? I don't know. And then he heads back to Hawaii or something. It's kind of interesting. The Maui native reportedly enjoys traveling and has been across to both Europe and Asia in the past. The father has also tried to speak directly to his daughter through a local news channel in a desperate attempt to find out where she was. He said, "There's a lot of people looking for you, Hannah. So if you get this, if you see anything, just go to the police. Go to anybody. There's a lot of people out there that care and love you, Hannah. If you can just get to somebody, whatever you can do, just let us know that you're okay." All right, let's see what this is like a little timeline here. Hannah Kobayashi, 31, has been missing since she missed her connecting flight at the Los Angeles airport last weekend. Friday, November 8th, Kobayashi leaves her home in Maui and arrives in Los Angeles to her connecting flight to New York City. She has 42 minutes to make the next flight at 11 p.m. That might be pretty tough. Kobayashi is meant to land at JFK Airport in New York City at 7 a.m. but never arrives. Sunday, November 10th, Kobayashi sends a message saying she's scared and worried about someone trying to steal her money and identity alongside a number of other cryptic texts. So that was the same day then, I guess. Sunday was the same day she's at that event, the LeBron James, The Grove event, that she sent those text messages. Trying to steal her money and identity alongside a number of other cryptic texts. She was later seen at an event at The Grove in Los Angeles, so those are before that, about an hour away from LAX. Monday, November 11th. Kobayashi's phone puts her back in LAX. Wow, that's crazy. So that does say that. So on the 11th, her phone is back at the airport. Wow. She posts a picture of on her Instagram. She turns her phone off. Thursday, November 14th, YouTube video of the Nike event at the Grove is posted. Actually, that was posted on the same day, Sunday, so it wasn't the 14th. Posted placing Kobayashi in Los Angeles on Sunday. No, so it wasn't posted on the 14th. I just showed you the date. Yeah, I'll show you again.
Come with me to the Grove in LA for the Nike event. Bulldog was doing a sauce exchange, so you could bring in
November
your sauces
10th.
from home that were expired or you didn't like.
It's right there. There's the date, November 10th, 2024. That's the date it was posted. That Sunday. It was posted the same day. It was just revealed and found on the 14th. All right, let's go over those messages again. And come on, you guys, join the channel if you're out there. Or give some memberships away, whatever it is. But let's get some extra members in here. We've only got 2. All right. So she said, I got hacked. Hacked by who? They stripped my identity. I can't fly. But she has her ID and her passport, though. So what do you mean? Wait, what? How did you get to LA from Maui? Some weird shit, babe. Explain. And I did this by the time on there. So these are 3:49 p.m. Explain so I can try to help. I can't go to the police. Explain it to me so that I can try to be of help to you. Yeah, I guess there's more there. It says, I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. So almost all. Pretty much into giving away all my funds. So not all of her funds. For someone I thought I loved, I've been on the streets. So is he like a homeless person now in Los Angeles? I just know I need something in the redwoods. And that says, I've been really scary. It's been really scary. Hold on, I'm going to call you. Let me see who I can reach out to in LA. You have no money? I have a little left, she said. So there you go. I want to just get a bus or whatever straight to the redwoods. Gonna look for work, but I haven't slept well for days. Please, so she hasn't slept well for days. Like, how many days are you talking about? And this is the 10th, so please keep this to yourself for now and be discreet. Talking to her aunt. I'm at LAX. Yeah, girl, just stay there for a bit. I might go to a homeless shelter. Why? You should be... Oh, she says she's at LAX on the 10th. She wasn't there, though, right? I don't know. Maybe there's other messages. I don't know how this message is. This must be on the 8th. I might go to a homeless shelter. You should go back to Maui. I literally can't, love. Yeah, and then right here she says, yes, you can. You shouldn't be spending money to continue traveling. You have a home, and you need to go back to it. Where's your ID? I have it, and my passport. Well, then you can fly, all right? Go buy a plane ticket to Maui. It's a really long story, hon. I can't help it if I don't know what's going on. If you have ID, you can buy a ticket. Hey, welcome, Pizza Monster. Go to the counter at Hawaii Airlines. Oh, look at that. Blank Slate gifted 5 to BB's, TBZ, Laura C., and Earth Angel. I have stuff of value. Can you go to the police, to the DMV? There are resources, Hannah. I just need to rest, and I'll think better. Yeah, I'm really confused. But the aunt says that. But it's very complicated, Hannah says. Did you get catfished? Matrix Underworld? And then she says, Matrix Underworld shit, girl. This is way beyond me. Did you get catfished by some dude you were talking to on the internet? And she says, no, we met. That means she did get catfished. It was somebody, that tricked her. But they actually met. I can't explain it all. I can't explain all of it. Just please be open with this, please. If you can't explain it, then how can I trust you if you can't tell me the whole story? I'm talking to a couple people in LA, but I need to know what's going on. She said, deep hacker. Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and have had me on a mind F since Friday. So that was the day after she got there. They can't wipe your identity. Is that what they told you? I'm just really scared, love, and the redwoods, if calling me, and I know I'm meant to be there. I'm being guided there, like you have been before. I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me, hun. Why is that? Is she doing something illegal, or... what's that mean? Sounds like something happened, like I had a mental break of some kind. What do you guys think? I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. Yeah, this is her Instagram. I think she posted this. Let's see. There was a post on here. I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. City of Los Angeles, California. Here, let me see if I can look at the code on this thing. Data image. Hold on. How to tell what time an Instagram post was made in. An easy way to check what exact time a post was made. Let's see. The end of your post URL. Find taken timestamp. Alright, let's see. Ah, shit. What happened? There it is. Did that work? I'm just trying to find the exact time of that. Welcome, Monica. Thank you. Anyways, I wanna figure this out. Let me close that down. Let me just highlight the where it says right there. Time. November 10th at, oh, there it is right there. Look, boom. This was posted at, well, this says 11/11, but then that says November 10th, but it was edited. It looks like, she said it was edited, but that was on the 11th. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Date time 2024 11/11 at 5:33 in the morning, but if that's UTF, then it actually would be on the 10th at like 11 something at night. Crazy, huh? Hey, JK's Hughesy and Freaks, hello, just got in. You may have addressed this already, but I wonder if friends and family believed her text messaging to be strange. Did they immediately try to call her? It looks like one of them said that she was going to call. I don't know if she answered, though. I mean, it said, I'm going to call you, and I don't know if they answered, and then maybe they continued texting, but... thanks, J. Case. Yeah, so whenever we just read that in the text messages where she said, I'm going to call you. We don't know if she called. Meaning the aunt said, I'm going to call you. They did think it sounded strange. You know, they did say that. But the thing is to me, it sounds the way she types. You know, she's trying to vibe and do different things, and I don't know. You know, if there was some similarities in the way she typed. Didn't you guys think that? Hey, thanks so much, Holly Evans. Very kind of you guys. I mean, what did you think of that? Do you think that she I mean, I thought the way she wrote in the text messages had a similar feel to how she wrote in her itinerary. What do you think about that? You know, just sort of... Right. Yeah, but it could be somebody that knew her well enough to sound like that, I guess. But I don't know. That's asking a little too much from somebody. What do you mean self-proclaimed witch? Where are you getting that from? Right, so anyways, this post here, let me see if there's another thing where it says time. Hold on. Yeah, so that one says 11:11, 5:33. That one says same 5:17. I'm not sure if these are like replies or... Let me go to the first one. Go up to here and then time. Yeah. Actually, that one says... See, these are people who are replying now. Let me go to that first one again. Click on that. Yeah, because some of these people are... I think some of those things that we're seeing in this post in terms of time are when these people replied. Please be okay, Hannah. Account looks suspicious. Well, it's not, because it's been around for a long time and that's hers. This is just a post she made, and that's not her. You know, it's not going to be her feet. I'm just wondering why this is at... It almost feels like it's at that same event, the Nike event. Nike is proceeding in reliance upon this notice. Your consent in connection with its production of activities here. But anyways, you know, that looks like that's at that same event. I mean, let's look at see the ground there. Maybe we can find, you know, if she took that picture. I don't know, but. That looks like that's outside. Almost like a Disneyland or something. Well, Nike's over here, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know, I can't see those. Maybe that's inside. Those tiles on the ground. Let's see what it looks like right there. Nope. So I don't know, maybe that's just an image she just downloaded and put on there. Don't know if that's even from this event. What's the quick recap of the case? Oh boy. I've only been doing the show for like an hour or so. You can probably go look it up. But the quick recap is young woman named Hannah, I think she's 30, Kobayashi from Hawaii. It was apparently supposed to go to New York to visit her aunt, And when she got to the airport, she only had 42 minutes to get to her next plane, but you should be able to do that. And she never made it to the plane, and then started, there were some weird communications about her meeting somebody who she thought that loved her, but got tricked into giving all her money, most of her money. And then she was wanted to go head out to the Redwood Forest. But then 2 days later, she's seen on a video at 3:40 p.m. right here in the, I guess it's called the Grove. Near a Nike event. And then her phone, though, the very next day pinged back at the airport. And then she hasn't been seen or heard from since. So there you go. But it sounded like she wanted to go up to the Redwood Forest, which is up here. Right there. I'll just put a pin in there. There you go. That was the recap. There you go, Sarah. Jeez. Let me try the header and do the same search. No, that's not it. Man, there's so much code in these things. It's crazy. But yeah, I think it was on when she posted that. They say she posted that. Didn't they say that on the 11th? Something like that. And I do have her Facebook page. 2 of them. Right here. Looks like that's in Hawaii. These are from 8 years ago. Some of these pictures here. That's one of them. Thanks, Sarah B. That was all that was worth the... I'm just kidding. Well, that was the greatest recap in the history of mankind. I mean, let's see. What's her other Facebook page? There's the other one. Yeah. So, I don't know why a lot of people have 2 of them. What was the name? Zach? Don't see it on that one. We go back to the first one. Somebody mentioned the name Zach. Now there's a couple here. Three of them actually. And it's not ZAC, it's got an H at the end. But anyway, who knows? Who knows about that? So what do you guys think? We need more information, more ping and more video, etc. There should be tons and tons of video. I mean, there must be cameras all over the place over there in Los Angeles. I would think Los Angeles has a ton of video cameras. because of crime. Yeah, I don't think the election, I don't know what she was talking about on that first, this thing right here. At the top it said, notes in mind, presidential election announcement prep. So I'm not really sure why, because this is after that, November 5th was the election. So I'm not really sure what that means. Check into hotel, settle in and ease into the Big Apple. See, that's kind of how she talks, Surrounding area. Let's see, on the 10th in the morning, open flow, go off of vibe. Doesn't that sound like somebody that would say, I need to go visit the Redwood Forest? See, that's why that matches how that sounded. Although this is more natural. I don't know. Like, you get what I'm saying, though, right? I mean, this sounds like, you're sort of planning to vibe, Open, and then right here, another one. Open flow based on our vibes, And that's with their grandmother, Auntie Gordonoff. I can't remember what that name was earlier. But I think it sounds similar, but did she have some sort of a break of some sort? Because then she starts talking about the Matrix and all this other stuff. Weird, huh? I don't know if there's any connection, just the fact that she landed in LAX and was supposed to go to New York. She was supposed to go to New York right then. Like 42 minutes later was her connecting flight. Never got on that. And then she says she has all this stuff going on. She's scared of something, but just needs to get to the Redwood Forest. Well, it didn't say Redwood City, though. Susan. Didn't say Redwood City. And I guess it didn't say either way. Let's go back to these again. I guess these are kind of our best clue are really these here. Do it again. I got hacked. Hacked by who? I was stripped of my identity. I can't fly. Well, that's not true, right? Because later she says she has her ID and her passport. Wait, what? How did you get to Hawaii? Some weird shit, babe. Explain so I can try to help. I can't go to the police. Explain. I would be so frustrated talking to that. Just listening and getting those kind of replies. It's almost the same kind of replies you get from never mind. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. I've been on the streets. I just know I need something in the Redwoods. It doesn't say Redwood City. Right? It's been really scary. Hold on, I'm going to call you. Let me see who I can see. Hold on, I'm going to call you, right? So right there, it sounds like she probably attempted to call. But then, there must not have been an answer because only 2 minutes later, she's saying, let me see who I can reach out to in the LA area. You have no money? I have a little left. I want to just get on a bus or whatever straight to the Redwoods, right? That doesn't say Redwood Forest. It doesn't say Redwood City. Redwoods, when somebody says, I want to go to the Redwoods, that's what they're talking about, right? The forest, not Redwood City. Yeah, so you got all the way up there, you get Redwoods. There's also Armstrong Redwood State Natural Reserve. She may have gone to the closest redwood, I guess there's redwoods here too then, apparently. This is Armstrong Redwood State Natural Reserve. Then there's, that's also a preserve there. Yeah, so I guess there's closer places to go than all the way up there. That's the Redwood National Forest, but maybe she looked at it and went, oh, I can go to the redwoods in this area. All right, but if you were just a tourist and you're looking for redwoods, you wouldn't type in some other random place, right? Good for him. Hey, everybody, Keanu Reeves lives in in the Hollywood Hills, everybody. Yay! Thank you for that information. We were all just wondering where Keanu Reeves lives. Yeah, well, I think the family probably has a hell of a lot more information, though, than we have currently. Maybe not about some guy that she was supposed to meet. Yeah, right, sunshine. I mean, well, how come people just type random stuff like that? It's weird. Hey, everybody, there's clouds in the sky. Not where I live, Gray. It's crystal clear. Yeah, hey, all right. Well, I've reached out, I've sent a message to one of the family members, so hoping to hear back from them, but haven't heard back so far. So I don't really have much more to go on at this point. What do you want me? Let me just finish going through the second time again through these, though. Okay. I got hacked. Hacked by who? Stripped of my identity. Can't fly. Wait. How did you get to LA from Maui? Some weird shit, babe. Explain so I can try to help. I can't go to the police. Explain it to me so that I can try to be of help to you. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. I've been on the streets. Just know I need something in the redwoods. I wish I knew what that word was. Need to, like, vibe or something in the red. Who knows? It's been really scary. Hold on. I'm going to call you. She must not answer. Let me see who I can reach out to in Los Angeles area. You have no money? I have a little left. I want to just get on a bus or whatever straight to the redwoods. Gonna look for work. But I haven't slept well for days. Please keep this to yourself for now and be discreet. And then she says, I'm at LAX. Yeah, girl, just stay there for a bit. I might go to a homeless shelter, she said. You should go back to Maui. I literally can't, love. Yes, you can. You shouldn't be spending money to continue traveling. You have a home, and you need to go back to it. Where's your ID? I have it, and my passport. Well, a minute ago you said you didn't have anything. Go buy a plane ticket to Maui. It's a really long story, hon. Well, what do you mean? She didn't ask you to tell you a story. She said to go back to Maui. I can't help if I don't know what's going on. If you have ID, you can buy a ticket. Go to the counter at Hawaiian Airlines. I have stuff of value there. I'm not sure what that means. Where? You can go to the police, to the DMV. There are resources. I just need a rest. I'll think better. And I'll think better after I get rest. Yeah, I'm really confused, the aunt says. But it's very complicated. Aunt says, did you get catfished? She said, Matrix underworld shit, girl. This is way beyond me. Did you get catfished by some dude you were talking to on the internet? Well, we met, so, no, we met, though. You know, that's what she's saying. So she did get screwed over, but she met the person first. I can't explain all of it. Just please be open with this, please. If you can't explain it, then how can I trust you if you can't tell me the whole story? I'm talking to a couple people in LA, but I need to know what's going on. Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and a minute ago you said you still had some funds, and have me on a mind F since Friday. So this must be on the 10th, before she made it to the Nike place. They can't wipe your identity. Is that what they told you they did? I'm just really scared, love. And the redwoods is calling me, And I know I'm meant to be there. I'm being guided there, like you have before. I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me, hun. I don't know what that means. Pretty weird, huh? And then the video is right here. Well, actually, we have it here. That's her on the video at the event. So watch. This is on at 3:40 in the afternoon on Sunday, the 10th. So they have her walking right there, and if you look at that, that seems to match this picture pretty good. You can see, that appears to be right there. The headphones are on. I don't know. They say that. I mean, the family said that's her, so it's her, right? So there you have it, you guys. You're all updated. Pretty weird story, though, isn't it? I think she's going to be fine. I think she's probably had some sort of mental issue, or whatever it is. And then she went. Maybe I hope that she got on a bus and made her way up to the redwood forest, one of the forests that they have. And hell, maybe she did go to Redwood City. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I'm just hoping she eventually got on a bus. What's concerning, however, is her phone, after all of this, pinged back on at the airport on Monday, the 11th. So that's weird. So why would her phone ping back there? Did the person that she went there to meet wasn't really from Los Angeles, but met her there and pretended he was, and then had her phone with him at some point, and then stashed it, threw it in the garbage can, turned it off, whatever he did with it, I don't know. And then it pinged at the airport. And then he gets back on a plane and goes to wherever he was going, and nobody knows who the hell that person is. Wouldn't that be a weird story? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this live stream. Tonight, we're going to, got to do our part 4, unless there's some breaking news in this one. And just keep on trucking. And thanks Amber Maiden for gifting a membership. Then we've got Wendy Woobles. Missa Paladie became a member. Then Your Gypsy, My 2 Cents, Double Play Dog Dude. Then Pizza Monster, new member. Then A Blank Slate gifted 5. Then Monica. Then Jay Case with a cat eye. Then Holly Evans, and then Sarah B. And then what's not showing up on here was an amazing. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll try to get it on the screen. Well, it says it's from Guinevere Moonmist, who did what is that? An 8 times cat eye donation on here. And apparently her mom's doing much better. And thanks everybody for the prayers out there, etc. Yeah. So, anyways, I appreciate all of you guys being here. Hopefully you understand what the situation is in this case. I mean, it's pretty weird. I guess it's hard to understand it, since it's we're just giving you the elements that exist so far. So hopefully there'll be more information coming out where we can add to it, okay? So thank you all very much for being here, supporting the channel. I appreciate you. And we'll see you guys later. And as I always say, until next time, be safe out there.
Yeah, I've been doing this true crime thing for
I hope she's okay.
Now.
I feel like she's going to be okay.
And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector.
And hit that like button, would you?
I'm a certified human lie
215 likes.
Gonna get ya on a stretcher if you try and play me like an old projector. Crime sector is my nectar. Professor Gregor's gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pup protector. Fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a spectre with a vector on his pector. With all respect, y'all, just remember I've a temple fucking check ya. I have no agenda, I'm no pretender. and I'll serve it to you straight without the blender. And in the end, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to reveal the true offender. Yeah, so I'll just get right back to work.
All right, where's the press conference? Where is it? Give me the link. Give me a link. Give me a link. It doesn't help me saying there's a press conference. Give me a link. Give me a link. Send me a link. You got about 30 seconds. You got to put it in the, send me an email. Come on, where is it? Where is it? I'm still here. I'm still here. Where's the live press conference you're talking about? Ah, Jesus. Why do people do that to me? It's like, it's just so frustrating. Anybody have it at all? Send the email. Also, thank you to Your Gypsy on PayPal. Okay, who's talking about it? Sybil Bergeron, you said family press conference. Where? Where did you see it? Where is it, Sybil? Did you send me an email? Oh, God. I don't see anything on Facebook or anything. So. What do you mean still in the forest? We don't know if she ever went to the forest, Allie. She said she wanted to go to the forest. Where is it, Sybil? I'm waiting. You haven't sent me the email yet. I'm going to wait about 20 more seconds, and then I'm going to get out of here. You got it, Sybil? I'm just trying to keep, do this if you guys want to. Yeah, where is it, Sybil? You said family press conference on right now. And we don't see anything. I'm on the Facebook page. There's nothing there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 20 more seconds. All right, anyways, I gotta go, you guys. Thanks for being here. If there's a press conference, we'll play it later. All right, have a good one.